In the scope of my coverage of the VR adult entertainment industry, I'm bringing you a very interesting interview. I had the chance to speak with Xavi Clos, who is one of the pioneers of this industry and the head of production of Badoink VR. We spoke about VR porn on the Oculus Go, VR sex robots, and how one becomes the head of production of a VR porn company. All coming up. Hi and welcome to Mixed Reality TV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if this is your first time here and you're just as excited about VR and AR as I am, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so you don't miss anything. And now let's get right into the interview with Xavi Clos, the head of production of Badoink VR. Enjoy. I'm here with Xavi Clos, the head of production of Badoink VR. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
And thanks so much for inviting me to the set. It's really, really interesting, I have to say.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, still for you, it's still interesting?
To me, it's a little bit boring because there's a lot of waiting times.
Yeah, of course.
And when you see it like 5-10 times, it's always the same.
Yeah.
With different problems, but at the end of the day, I prefer to be in the office, to be honest.
Okay, got it. So, Xavi, I think lots of people want to know, how does one become the head of production of a porn company?
It's a bit of coincidences. I have a technical background. I like to play with all the technologies. I'm always interested in new technologies, and I had 4 years ago the opportunity to start working in Team CMP, which is our company, and we have different sub-brands. But I entered there as a front end with a little experience of UX, and I was so interested on VR, so I was one of the few people that started the project, and then I became to have more and more responsibilities, and now here I am, managing all.
Oh, you're the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
That's funny.
That's cool. So you started as a programmer?
Yeah, I was front end, but I was switching my career to UX designer. So I was doing mainly UX work and design, but then again, I started working more on the product because I really like the technology, and I think working on VR, when you've been 9 years in your last jobs doing website, mobile apps, VR is something new, something that, okay, I'm going to be the first doing an application to watch videos, so all this kind of stuff, it's really interesting.
Xavi, tell us a bit more about Badoink VR. What makes it special?
So first of all, we were one of the first companies shooting VR porn. In fact, we were the first big company shooting for the US market. And what makes Badoink VR special is the way that we shoot. We really love what we do, and Portal love to work with us because we create this very familiar atmosphere. We are like a big family, and you've been here. It's fun. We are working hard, but at some point, you can feel that people is having fun and they love what they do.
Exactly.
In cosplay, for instance, you will see the next scene that we have a really nice costume. We do it handmade, so you see there's a little bit of love.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I could tell that the atmosphere here is really cool, very laid back, and everybody treats everybody with lots of respect. You treat the talent really well, right?
Yeah, because for us, it's our stars. It's going to be our face to all the audience, and we treat them really well. They love to work with us when they call yeah, please, I would like to do this character with you guys, and that's something nice. For instance, the scene that you saw, this girl is only shooting once per month, and she select where and when to shoot and with what company. So every time we call her, she's ready to work with us.
She's ready. She's happy to work with you guys.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, I can tell the atmosphere is really good here, and I must say it's totally different than how you imagine a porn set to be like. It's of course, you guys are really working hard. I can tell, but it's very professional. And it's actually a nice working environment. Not that I want to join you guys as talent, but it's cool.
No, it's nice. And at some point, don't you feel that it's a little bit cold because it's action?
Yeah.
And now they have to start.
Exactly.
They are a little bit like machines. And it's hard to me when I saw them doing what they do. Like, now you have to do this and that, and now you come, and it's like, and the guy do it.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, it's impressive. It's really impressive what the talent is doing, especially the male talent. I just watched it, and it goes on for like half an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not normal, and wow, it's really doing a tough job.
It's their job,
It's a tough job.
Yeah.
And of course, the female talent is unbelievable what she's doing, like incredible. So big respect to your talent, how well they work. But the whole team around it also, everybody is doing a great job on this. So very interesting to be behind the scenes. And again, thanks a lot for allowing me to see it so close up and personal here.
No, it's fine. I mean, we love to have people to show that
it's not like bear or something.
Yeah, it's not something, like we are not in a cave like shooting this. I mean, we are in a nice flat, we had nice food, and
thanks for that. Exactly. Yeah, so it is much more normal than you might think it is, actually, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember the first time I was thinking I'm going to feel awkward on the set, but then it's like everything is flowing, and they are used to work on that, and for them it's natural to get naked, to be walking around naked, and you are in shock, like what's going on here?
But exactly. Just like in the beginning, I told you, I feel a bit shy to put my camera on her.
Yeah.
But no, it's no problem at all.
Then you get used.
Then I got used to it, and then I felt like I'm the cameraman. Very cool. Good. Now, Badoink VR is just concentrated on doing VR porn. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct. Like we started 4 years ago, Badoink VR, and we stopped all the 2D videos, all the 2D production. We are only focused on VR because we think it's the future, and everyone can shoot 2D porn. And at the moment, it's not that easy to shoot a high quality virtual reality porn.
I got it. So, why is the quality higher for what Badoink is doing? So, you have your special camera rig, or you buy the camera rig. Tell us a bit more about what is quality in VR porn.
Quality means a lot of things. Means having the best image quality in terms of resolution, frames per second, like the sharpness, then also details like the scale. You want to create the immersion that you are there, and to do that, you have to know how to do it. I mean, if you see other companies, it looks that you having sex with a giant, and there's a lot of details that you have to be perfect to have a perfect scene. Like the sound is super important. A bad sound can ruin your scene. And I mean, you've seen all. We cannot show the rig because it's our custom rig and with custom lens. And it's been a lot of R&D process and trial and error. Try things. This doesn't work. This work. Read a lot the feedback that we got from the users because we have a very active forum on the website. So every time we launch a scene, we got instant feedback, and we try to learn from that and create every time a better and better scene.
Cool. So you're getting better and better over time, and since you were one of the first ones to do it, I think especially in the beginning, it must be really trial and error because you don't know how to do it. Right? You're the first guys who are doing it.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, one day our boss come, like the founder of the company, like, I want to shoot VR porn. Okay. I were like, okay. So where we start? And then you do some research, and you follow your instincts. I think this is going to work, this not. And if you compare the first videos that we shot with the new ones, there's like a big difference.
Really?
I mean, it's huge, yeah.
What is the difference if you would watch the first video now and compared to the one that you're producing now?
You will see that everything is out of the scaling is not correct, the camera placement is not good, the resolution were not good enough. By the time that we started shooting, there were no camera able to shoot at 4K, 60 frames per second, so we were shooting at less resolution, only 30 frames per second, which makes the action, the fast action a little bit like choppy.
Okay.
So you will see almost everything was wrong. But by the time was great. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
that's technology. So.
Yeah, of course. In the first time you thought like, oh, this is incredible already.
Yeah.
Probably, but if you watch it now, then it looks like, oh, that doesn't look great.
Exactly.
Yeah. How was it when the first time you watched a VR porn?
Wow, it was like long time ago, but I mean, I think I feel like what everyone else feels when tried, that wow, this is the future. I mean, you try like,
Yeah.
this is unbelievable how real it feels. And I tried and I was sure like, okay, we have to do that. This is going to be a success for sure. I mean, when you tried, there's no way back to watch 2D porn. I mean, yeah, it's complementary, but at some point, if you want like the real experience, you have to go VR.
Yeah, okay, got it.
It's the closer you're going to be to have sex with your favorite porn star.
Yeah, of course. So, what do you think in the industry now? Is it getting more and more towards VR porn? And do you think the 2D is less and less being done?
There's a lot of companies joining the VR market. I mean, when we started, we were like 3 to 4. Now maybe there's 20 production companies. So it's growing. On the other hand, I mean, the 2D porn has some advantages. It's more portable. You don't have to. You can watch it everywhere. Maybe sometimes you don't want to. You want to watch it with your partner. So VR is more for yourself, your moment. Like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, of course.
But
yeah.
I mean, I think they can live together. I mean, we have 3D movies and we have normal movies.
Yeah, true. That makes sense. But there is growth. You definitely can see growth.
Definitely, yeah. And this year is going to be a big year with the Oculus Go coming to the market. A lot of manufacturers are working on new headsets, the Windows mixed reality. So we expect a big year.
Yes, for VR porn.
Yes, for VR in general.
VR in general,
yes.
I agree. I totally agree. So I think it's going to be a great year for VR. Exactly, the Oculus Go is so cheap. Then the Windows mixed reality headsets are getting so cheap now for $200 in the US. So lots of people are going to have a VR headset. And do you think they will all try VR porn?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have data. I mean, I have data from this Christmas, last Christmas. I mean, the day 26, just after Christmas, this is the day that we have more sale in all the year.
This is so interesting. And this is really interesting.
This is because people get the headset on Christmas, they play some demos, and then the day after, like, okay.
Now, let's get to the...
let's go into to play the fun stuff.
But it starts only on 26th. So 25th, they're still trying the games.
They are with the family in 25th, okay. I guess.
And then 26th, they are home alone, and then, okay.
And that's funny because you see it on our sale, there's always a spike on that date.
Okay.
Or after Black Friday, so... And you can see a correlation. You go to Google Trends, look for VR porn, you'll see where are the spikes.
Okay, got it. Do you also market your target? Do you target your marketing around these days, like Christmas or Black Friday, that you do more PR than before?
Yeah, we do more PR. We try to have a good discount for that day, so you get a cheaper price. And yeah, we try to market it a little bit more aggressive.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good days for us, like any other company, I guess.
Of course, it's normal. And okay, but from the trend line, you can see it's going up. Like, is it like, how much is it going up? Is it like linear, or is it more like, wow, it's like going up like crazy?
2016 was more like the boom of VR.
Yeah.
There were a lot of news. Oculus released like the final version, HTC also. So 2016 was a big year for us. 2017, we are growing but more steady. I mean, we don't see the ramp from the last year. But we think it's because AR came also to the market, and there's a lot of interest on AR. So we lost a little bit of the front pages on the big press.
Yes, I think it's for the whole VR industry.
Yeah, but this is our year. Oculus Go looks like a perfect machine for everyone, easy to use. You don't need to set up anything. You just put and play.
Yeah. Great. You have mentioned AR.
Yeah.
And today I was on the set and you tried some AR shoots as well. Is it something that you can talk about now already, or is it just you're trying it now? Is it the next big thing?
It's the next. I mean, we are a tech company that happen to do porn. And as a tech company, we like to play with all the new technologies. So we want to give it a try and just do a small experiment and see what people think. I mean, that's the only way to keep growing. Try things, try and trial error. That what is going to make you success. You cannot stay like, yeah, I'm going to do VR for the next 10 years, because you never know. Maybe in 10 years we have something much better. We have holograms walking around.
Could be, yeah, could be. But probably VR is going to stay quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, we think we only have read like a small portion of the market. I mean, if you talk with your friends, only a small percentage has tried virtual reality.
Yeah.
I mean, if you talk with your parents, it's science fiction.
Yeah, totally.
So if you go, I guess, to different countries, it's even worse. That they don't even know what's VR.
Right. So what do you think, when do we reach mass adoption? That every person, even my mom, has a VR headset? What do you think?
I mean,
like your guess.
My guess, and I read a lot about it. I've seen a lot of, I mean, graph. I think 2020 should be the year when everyone will have one headset. Maybe instead of TV. I mean, why having to share the TV when I want to see Game of Thrones and my girlfriend want to watch, I don't know, Grey Anatomy or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I was asking the community if they have any special questions for you.
Okay.
It's just very normal questions. And one was asking, do you also think about doing something else rather than VR porn, probably like a porn game? VR porn game. That was requested.
Okay. That's something that we have in mind, definitely. I mean, we have different ideas, different angles that we like to have. And yeah, at some point, we know that video is good, but we like to work more with 3D environment, because that gives you the freedom to do much more stuff. You can walk around the girl, maybe you can interact with her. So in the future, for sure, I mean, we will be like trying to do something in that direction.
Yeah, cool. Recently, there was this news about these sex dolls. Real doll. Have you heard about this news?
What news?
Oh, it's not really news, probably. It's like a sex doll, which is like super realistic, like a sex robot. And basically, it's a sex doll, but more realistic, and it can speak with you and these kind of things.
Okay, more like an Android.
An Android okay. That you can have fun with.
Okay, I heard.
Yeah, you heard it. And I'm wondering, wouldn't it be interesting to have some interactive movie in conjunction with this kind of doll, so that the user is wearing the headset, and then instead of using their hands for whatever they want to do, they can use the doll.
Okay, that makes sense, and I mean, we already support like the Kiro devices. I don't know if you heard about it, like this flashlight. So the video is connected with this device that is moving at the same time of the video. So we are not that far to do that with the doll. So it should be the next step.
Okay, good. So it's already supported, this kind of device.
Yes.
And it's with these movies on your website.
We support a few, but we are working right now with Kiro to have full support in all the videos.
Okay, great. So you have to rewatch your videos and then see whenever there's this thrust.
Yeah, that's how it
And you
works.
have so many interesting jobs in this industry, right? It's like very funny.
That's funny. I imagine the guy doing the subtitle like up down, up down, up down.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Oh wow.
hard job.
Yeah, but probably that might be one interesting thing to look into. Probably you can connect with those people from Real Doll. I mean, I don't know. It's just one of my fantasy now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, and adding a new sense, like in this case, like this extra sense, it's great to create more immersion. So because this is going to help to trick your mind. So if you add the doll, you will have also like the touch sense. So you will are able to feel her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, not sure how it's going to work because at some point you will need this robot following the action.
Exactly.
So, but who knows?
I think, yeah, who knows what the future brings.
Yeah.
So, and you're a tech company, right? You
Yeah.
always need to stay close to what's new.
We have to buy one of these dolls.
Yeah, okay, then I'm going to come again and have a look at it. Okay. Then there was the question, your movies are in 180 degrees.
Yeah.
Don't you want to do some 360, or why don't you do 360?
We shot a couple of 360, but first of all, it's much more complicated because you cannot have you've seen in this scene, we have like the lighting guy, the sound guy in the back, the director.
And me holding the camera.
Yeah, you holding the camera. And when you shoot 360, you cannot have anyone there.
Yeah.
And we've done it in the past, you have everyone else in the next room. But at the end of the day, the content that you consume is sitting in your sofa, in your chair, and you don't want to be watching behind. I mean, makes no sense. So I'm a big defensor of the 180. Maybe we should go a little bit there, like more wide, so 220, because it's a little bit annoying when you see the edge of the video. But yeah, I think we're planning to shoot 360 again in this year, but we want to do something more creative.
Okay, thank you, Xavi, so much for this interview, and especially thanks for letting me come to your set and check everything out.
Okay, thanks to you. Hope you have some fun.
Oh, I had a lot of fun.
Okay.
Thanks, Xavi.
Thank you.
So that was my interview with Xavi Clos. If you have any questions or any comments, please do leave them in the comment section below. Or much better, why don't you directly chat with me and the MRTV community on our MRTV Discord server. The MRTV Discord server is a great free resource to connect with me and all of the MRTV community. It's free and you can find the link in the description below. Now, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you've not subscribed to Mixed Reality TV yet, do so now. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode.